I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Sporting me a low bun today so I kind of look bald. Okay, look at this gingerbread house real quick. If you guys watched that video where we built this, it did stay together and then overnight it fell apart completely. It's so sad. It fell in the middle of the night. It freaked me out. I woke up at 1:47 specifically. I thought it was something in the kitchen. I don't know. I thought it was like something crazy. I woke up terrified. And Nick was just like, no, it's fine. It's nothing. And I'm like, but what is it? Like, what is it? I didn't get any sleep last night. And I woke up and it was this. Yeah, so we tried. I am about to warm up some soup. I made some vegetable soup yesterday. I wish I would have shown you guys. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was just really hungry. I made it in the slow cooker. It's like all these good vegetables, green beans, potatoes, carrots, celery, onion, parsley, garlic, like it was some good stuff, some corn, and it made a lot. So I actually froze it. I kept some of it in the fridge in Tupperware, but then I froze the rest. That way we can make it later if we want and it stays fresher longer. I haven't even eaten today. I'm starved. I went into the office today because I had to handle some mail and we have some gifts that we're getting for the team because we're not having holiday parties. So I'm trying to like get everything together and be there like when shipments come. So I'm probably gonna be going in tomorrow and I'm gonna be going in next week a couple times a week because then the week after we're going home to Raleigh. It's like the busiest time of the year for me right now. This is the frozen soup. There's 2 mason jar fulls. I love using mason jars for this, by the way, so easy. But your girl is hungry and I'm about to warm up some of this. I'm gonna put it in a pot on the stove. I have a weird thing about microwaves. I don't know. Like someone got my head once about it and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't use microwaves. I don't know. And so now I like to warm things up on the stove if I can, and the oven and the toaster oven, like anything but the microwave. If it's like the last resort, then I'll do it, but I try not to. If I can help and like prevent things from happening, then I will. But I probably should research more about the microwave and not be like crazy about it. Look at this beautiful bowl of vegetable soup. I was gonna make chili or something yesterday because it's such a good cold weather food. Oh, yesterday it snowed in New York for the first time this year. So I was really just craving like a warm bowl of soup. I haven't been that healthy and I just feel like I needed more vegetables. So did Nick. So I was like, let's just make a vegetable soup because it's healthy and it's really good and we don't really need meat right now. We need a lot more green vegetables. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. If you guys want to see pictures of me cooking and stuff and like videos of me cooking like during cooking, let me know. But in the meantime, you can just go to my Instagram because all I do is post food and clothes and just pretty pictures. Usually in my story, I'll like show how I'm cooking and stuff. So if you're interested, go ahead and check that out. Today, Nick and I actually are gonna make some holiday cookies. So I'm gonna bake them. I'm making gingerbread cookies and sugar cookies. Gingerbread cookies need time to chill, so I'm gonna probably make those after I eat. The sugar cookies don't need any chilling. In fact, it says don't chill it. I'm gonna make those closer when Nick is gonna get home so that they can have time to cool and we can decorate when he's ready. Because he doesn't like to just do stuff right when he gets home from work. Like, you need to like unwind and stuff first. I'm getting so many texts and stuff at work and from Nick. So I'm gonna bake the cookies and then Nick is gonna come home and we're gonna decorate them together. We'll see how they turn out. We're also thinking about going to this restaurant that we really like that's close by just to get drinks to go. We don't wanna eat there because I made enough soup to last us forever, but we wanna get the drinks that are there because they are so good. Like the drinks are so amazing. Oh my God. I also made these cheddar chive biscuits to go with it yesterday. So good. So I'm about to start making the gingerbread cookies. I have 1.5 sticks of butter in here because you're supposed to melt it, but you're supposed to mix a whole bunch of stuff with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare it because I don't like to do it while I'm like focusing on one thing. So it's 3/4 cup of brown sugar packed, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ground ginger, and a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start heating up the butter. It also needs some molasses. This is a really good brand if you guys are looking for molasses, Grandma's. It needs 3/4 cup, but I just guesstimate when I have a cup like this. I would mix it in with the spices and stuff, but it's so sticky. I always put a little bit extra because when you pour it out of this, you're not getting the full thing, you know? Like it's gonna stick to the cup. I've never made these gingerbread cookies and I've never made gingerbread cookies like this in general. I've made gingerbread bars. Those are good. It's like a kind of chewy, kind of like a brownie, and they're like this thick. And then I put icing on top. That's one of Nick's favorites. I haven't made it yet this year, but I'm probably gonna make it sometime next week. I'm gonna go ahead and add the spices and I'm gonna add the molasses. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Now it says to remove from the heat, put it in a bowl. I'm just gonna put it back in the bowl that I made all the spices with. mixed all the spices with. I did not make them. Now I'm supposed to add an egg. How good are you guys at cracking eggs? Like, I'm so good at it. I've been cooking since I was like 8 years old, so a lot of this stuff I learned a long time ago. That is done. I'm gonna go ahead and mix the dry ingredients. I wish I would have did that earlier, but whatever. I always use a sift. I have another one that you crank the wheel and it sifts, but I like using this a lot more because I can just sit it on top of the bowl. So I need 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda. If you guys want like a mnemonic to understand why you use baking soda and baking powder, soda spreads, powder puffs. I forgot who I learned that from. If you're like ever making your own recipes or kind of playing around, you'll know what to use and why to use it. I'm going to do 3.5 cups of flour. Also, another reason I use a sifter is because I put bay leaves in my flour. If you bake a lot, you probably experience this problem. Like, bugs grow in flour, you guys. It's so disgusting. Not just flour too, like sugar, rice, oats, anything like that. And one of the ways you can prevent it from happening is to put bay leaves in it. No matter what, they're still gonna be in your flour. Isn't that disgusting? There's so much flour everywhere. So that's 3.5, and I'm just gonna like shake it like this so that it sifts through. This sifted flour looks so pretty, like it's like snowfall. I'm just gonna mix it together real quick. So now I'm gonna put the whisk up and use this little thing, little spatula. I love it too because it has this thing so it can rest and not drip everywhere. And you're gonna mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. But the reason I'm using this instead of a whisk is because I don't wanna overmix. Seriously, if you're ever baking and you're like, why does this taste so disgusting? It's probably because you overmixed your batter. Guys, I learned so much about baking. Like, I love it. I'm getting so many messages right now. Do you hear that? Look at that batter. This is the gingerbread batter. There is the dough. There's 2 of them. I'm putting these in the fridge. It says to chill for at least an hour. Nick actually is leaving the office at 6:15. It is now 5:51. So by the time he leaves and gets on the train and gets here, it'll definitely be an hour. I also need to clean off everything off of my kitchen island so that we can roll out the cookies on that. Okay, I went ahead and started baking the sugar cookies. It's so easy to make, and I'm glad that you don't have to chill it. These are our cookie cutters. I have a candy cane, the gingerbread man, and a stocking. We got these from Target. They were like $1 each. So I'm kind of weird if you guys haven't figured that out yet, but I found this plant-based food coloring, and I'm gonna make red, green, leave some of it white, and I think that's it. I don't want to make any other colors. I love this KitchenAid mixer. So you add the sugar, let that cream together for a minute. So then you're gonna add 1 egg, and then we have to add vanilla extract and almond extract. This already smells so good. So I went ahead and already mixed together the dry ingredients, flour, salt, and baking powder. There's no baking soda in this, so they're not gonna spread at all. I'm just gonna knead it together real quick. Okay, so I have a baking sheet here with some parchment paper on it. Little stocking and candy cane. All right, this is the candy canes and stocking. Nick's about to walk in. Hi, baby.
I don't know what that is, but it looks like it's gonna probably be delicious.
So I'm gonna use cute little gingerbread and cut these out. Look at him. Here are the gingerbread men. I'm just gonna go ahead and put these in the oven now. I'm just gonna do them both at 6 and check it at that time. It's preheated to 350. Sugar cookies. Gingerbread cookies. These are the sugar cookies. They bake really fast. Like, the bottoms of them are really brown. And these are the gingerbread cookies. All right, so we're gonna let these cool, and then we're gonna go get our drinks, and then we're gonna come back and ice them. This is called the Beauty and Ruin. The icing that I made is like not white, and it's kind of runny, which is really annoying. Instead of red, we got fuchsia, and instead of green, we got like this neon yellow highlighter color. The icing recipe I stole from the gingerbread recipe, and it's way too runny. I wanted like a thick icing. I want to decorate a gingerbread cookie first. Look how cute. It's so runny, I feel like it's gonna mess it up. I'm just gonna try real quick. Oh my God. This is the gingerbread house. I want to taste it.
Go for it. A gingerbread house. This is the gingerbread cookie.
Gingerbread man.
Good.
Mm-hmm. We'll put it back on here, put it in the fridge, we'll ice it on the plate, and then maybe it'll harden up, because right now it's just running off the cookie.
This one actually is thicker. Look it, it's sitting.
We're gonna have pink and like lime green and white cookies.
This is fun.
Yeah.
It's like I'm playing a game or something.
It's so runny. You know what? I feel like I've been trying to do too much in one night. That's what's going on. I really do think once you put it in the fridge, it'll harden up a little bit.
I think so too.
This is not turning out the way I thought. Between this and the gingerbread house, we tried. They do taste really good though. What a bright time, it's the right time
to rock the night away.
Thank you. Every time I hear that song, I can only think of Mean Girls. What a bright time. This she's like so awkward.
Here. Babe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I love you so much, baby. So a couple things. We ran out of paper towels. I put the cookies in the fridge so that the icing can set. That was like my bad. I probably should have looked at a different recipe first to see, like I want, you know, soft, fluffy frosting like for a cake. And I've made that before, but I don't know. Today, I think I'm just juggling too much. Like I went to work today. I'm trying to do Vlogmas. I'm trying to get ready for like going home for the holidays. Like there's so much going on. I'm probably still gonna stick to my schedule 3 days a week, but I need to like plan a little bit differently and make sure I like enjoy life at the same time. I wanna give us props though. We are doing a lot of holiday stuff. We're baking cookies, gingerbread house. We got our tree up like the first week of December. But that is all for today. I will see you guys next time.